Ready.
Mike, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to speak to us at the resort. Tom Maynard Trust Academy, your 5th year with us. You've been an amazing support to the resort. What's it like to see your first match taking place here?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Obviously, we've had a different concept the first 4 years of spending virtually all the time here and then moving off somewhere else to play. But I think seeing last year and talking about a ground being developed and then coming back and seeing the ground, it's amazing. It's fantastic.
Great to hear. You've had a strong week, a lot of training even before a match has taken place. So down at the academy itself, nets performed okay for you?
Nets have always been very good. You know, we never had any problems with those at all. And I think that the fact that they can work there and then just come across the way, so to speak, and just put into practice what they've been learning, it does make it a lot easier for us. We don't have the slog of going off somewhere else. So, you know, it looks great. You know, I think it'll bed in, it'll settle, it'll get better, it'll keep improving. And yeah, it's been fantastic to watch the progress.
Brilliant to hear. This time of year, of course, February time. Nice to be outdoors.
Yeah,
sun on your back.
Bit of a breeze. But you know, compared to home, you know, some of these players, they're just craving to get outside. And you know, you come down here, it actually doesn't matter how the nets, but they just want to run in on grass.
Sure.
So you know, it's always been good, and you know, we wouldn't keep coming back if it wasn't.
Great to hear. A little bit of downtime, of course. Boys have been out on the golf course and out on their bikes, and all been looked after. All works
Always
smoothly.
looked after fine. Yeah, I mean, some we've got very keen golfers. Others we like to try and involve them a couple of times, but yeah, go out on the course. They enjoy the course. Those who don't, there's plenty for them to do. So yeah, it's been a good 10 days. It always is.
Great, Mike. Last thing, a little bit on the service side. You've had enough fuel on board. I mean, these boys are training hard. They got enough food.
Never been any problems. Never
Good.
been any problems.
Good.
I think we've always been looked after. You know, I mean, Ellie and Co. You know, have just been amazing, and they have been again this time.
Great, Mike. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Cheers. Matt, thanks ever so much for taking a couple of minutes out of your day to speak to the resort. 5th year of the Tom Maynard Trust. We're absolutely honoured to have you back with us. What's it like to actually see the trust out there playing on an oval?
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? You know, from I think it was May 17th, it all started happening, and following the progress then throughout the year on social media, and to actually be out there today and, you know, to win our first game and be in a very strong position in the second game, it's terrific, and full credit to all here at Desert Springs for making it happen.
Great to hear. Thanks for that, Matt. You've had a strong week, a really strong week of training even before getting out there today. So down at the academy, nets performed.
Yeah, it's been real good again, and you know, with only 12 we bring out each year, and again, this will be the last one for the trust. The trust was only going to be going for 55 months initially. We're extending that, but this will be the last cricket academy, which is a little bit sad, but also there are other areas that we support that we want to continue with, and obviously this is a big lump of our money that comes out for this. But you know, it's been brilliant, and it's been great to see and be a part of Desert Springs, you know, from the first ever nets over there and bowling the first ball on those nets, and today, you know, bowling the first ball out there in the middle. So
it is an amazing story.
you know, it's terrific, and it's great to see Desert Springs doing so well with, you know, the relationships they've now got with the ECB and how much they'll be using it. So I think the facility itself will just get better and better. But amazing effort by Anthony and his team on the groundworks to actually get this up and running, and you know, he must be a very chuffed man today as well.
It's from our side as a resort, it's been wonderful to see the camaraderie with the squad. I mean, these are guys that aren't spending all their time together. So has the environment worked for that regard?
It's been the same every year. I think that you know, we have a duty of care to the young players that we bring out here, and this is a very safe environment. So that's, you know, that's a really important thing for us.
Thanks, Matt.
So you know, and it's been the same every year. The lads get together first up, you know, and there's hardly a word spoken, and through the week you see that they're engaging more socially, they're talking, they're staying behind afterwards, and it's been great. Yeah, Ellie and the team have looked after us fantastically again.
Great to hear. The last thing, just to touch on that service side of it, you're doing so much training, and I mean, you really are working hard. The boys have been fueled up enough food-wise?
Yeah, there's always been always plenty of food, and of course it's a good balance. You know, we don't And again, I think with the amount of fish dishes, the meat dishes, we're giving them good healthy options as well.
Most
So
definitely, yeah.
I don't think the squid stew went down too well the other day, but I certainly enjoyed it.
You liked it?
I loved it. I loved it.
Okay.
And that's the thing. I think the food here is excellent. And there's always, we have one or two fussy eaters in our group, notably Mark Wallace, who's one of the coaches. And but again, he's fine. He's been looked after.
I'll
So,
let you get back to the match. Enjoy the final innings.
Cheers,
Matt,
Kurt.
thanks for your time.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.